Well, it looks like we got some stuff to unbox. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Yes, in today's episode we're going to be opening up some viewer donations as well as a couple of things that I purchased recently for the channel. And we're going to just start by, let's go with this box right here, and we'll put all of these other ones aside and we'll go through them one by one. So, this package right here comes to us from Case, who actually donated a couple of other things to the channel in the past. He sent over that Alienware M11X laptop and that Toshiba laptop that I did videos on both of those machines. And this right here is a really interesting thin client machine that actually takes the form of a wall jack. I had not seen one of these before, but it looked really interesting and he offered to donate it to me, so I want to thank him very much for offering to do so. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what he's included in here. Well, right off the bat, it looks like we've got an AOL 4.0 little pamphlet, which is a pretty nice addition. So he's already included some stuff in here that he did not mention. Which, not that I'm complaining. That's really nice of him. So we've got some software here. Okay, let's see what this is. Looks like a couple of games, and let's just see what we got. So we have a sealed copy of the Family Pack 6, Volume 1, which looks like it has some card games on it. Finally, a game collection for the entire family. You'll discover something for everyone with Family 6-Pack. Okay, so it's Family 6-Pack, not Family Pack 6. I was reading that wrong. But yeah, you got, looks like chess, you've got a Tetris clone probably. And here's another one, 1,000 plus great games. So these are probably like shovelware CDs is probably the best way to describe them. We have, what is this? Stick this in your computer. What is this? Exclusive video clips. This is a PETA CD? Wait a second, what is this? That is definitely a PETA CD. Is this gonna be like one of those, like some of those games that they have on their site, you know, those like parody video games they made of like Super Mario Brothers to try to get people to stop eating meat or whatever? Yeah, PETA is PETA. They do things that PETA does. We're just gonna set that aside for now. America Online Gold, we've got, this is version 4.0 it looks like, and we have Microsoft HomeClick network software. So yeah, a little pack here, 3Com Home Connect. Is this like an OEM thing? There are some CD keys in here, but yeah, it's like a pack. You've got the HomeClick network software, Windows 98 2nd edition updates, and the Microsoft Games sampler as well. So yeah, that was some nice unexpected stuff. Thank you, Case. And right here we have the main event. So this is, let's see if it arrived safely, which I'm sure that it did. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's called the Jack PC from Chip PC Technologies, and it takes the form of a wall plate that you mount on the wall, and you can hook a display up to it. You've got USB ports here. You've got a microphone and headphone jack. You've got your power port there. What is in here? Well, here's the power port, and then you've got, oh, look at this. Okay, does this go with this? Okay, I think he did mention this. This is a stick of RAM, and we have some adapters here for, I guess, is this like a universal, I guess it can be. Yeah, that is actually pretty nice. So you could attach one of these ends to it here. But yeah, this is going to be neat to revisit in the future. So thank you very much, Case, for sending a nice little care package here. There's a lot of stuff in here. So we'll just go ahead and I'm gonna set this aside for now. And next up, I want to actually talk about some stuff that I purchased from the fine folks at Free Geek Twin Cities, who I've mentioned on this channel before. They have sold a couple things to me in the past, and they do some great work at trying to repurpose older computers and just other computer-related things. And they reached out to me a while back and offered this copy of MS-DOS 6.22, an upgrade copy on 5¼ inch diskettes, as well as a copy of Windows for Workgroups 3.11 that I've got in here. I already opened this box before that I, started recording this video, but I figured I would just show it to you anyway. So yeah, really nice shape too. This box is it's in beautiful condition. There's really no nicks in it at all. I mean, there's like a little thing down here, but and I guess there's a little one up there too, but still, it's in really great shape for its age. And we'll go ahead and open this up here because I actually don't have, or well, now I do, but prior to this I did not have a Microsoft boxed software product of any kind that had 5¼ inch diskettes. And this is brand new, by the way, or new old, or new opened rather, because the box, you know, there's no shrink wrap on it, but these diskettes have never been used. They are still sealed, and for now they're going to remain that way. In here we've got the conversion disc offer if you wanted to convert from these 5¼ inch diskettes to 3½ inch ones. So you just fill this out and they would mail those to you. You've got your registration card, one that I've not seen before actually. Some of the features of your new product can't be accessed by using the keyboard or mouse or keyboard. You'll need a pen. Oh, look at that, Microsoft. Gosh, with your wonderful 90s humor. Yeah, so, you know, here's your registration card, your US and Canadian side. Do these have the postage paid? Yes, they do. Look at that. Microsoft wasn't so cheap at that point. So you got to fill that out, and of course you've got your manual here. So yeah, we'll pack all of that back up. Thank you, Free Geek, very much. They sold this to me at a very fair price. I think they charged me like $10 for this plus shipping, which you know, I always try to purchase this old software, these boxed pieces of software, when I have the opportunity, because I do have a collection of this stuff, and it also makes you know, great content for the channel as well. You know, if I ever want to get some B-roll of this box, if I'm talking about Microsoft DOS and I want a visual aid, well, this would really come in handy for that. So yeah, we'll set that aside for now. And right here we've got a copy of Windows 3.11, Windows for Workgroups 3.11. Now I've got 2 copies of Windows 3.1, but not Windows for Workgroups 3.11. So yeah, I figured I would accept this one as well. Looks like we got some packing peanuts. Oh, there it is. Look at that. So in terms of packaging design and everything, this is going to be pretty similar to Windows 3.1. And I actually forgot, it is sealed too, which is really cool. Speed up Windows version 3.1. Disk I/O performance gain, so you would get better performance with the Windows for Workgroups add-on. Yeah, it is sealed. It's going to remain that way for now. Next up, we've got something else that I already opened up, at least partially. This right here comes to us from Matt, and it is a Windows Vista Springboard Series CD, the on-ramp for IT pros, which contains some documentation and stuff for, you know, IT people. But yeah, Matt offered it and said, hey, this might be interesting. I've had this lying around and I don't have a use for it. Would you like it? And I said, sure, that would be really nice. Thank you very much, Matt. And yeah, system requirements you got back here. Looks like you had to activate it. So yeah, if you were an IT professional and were thinking of upgrading some of your machines to Vista, it might have been worth it to browse through this. And yeah, if this hasn't been archived, I will archive it, and we perhaps may take a look at it in a future video sometime. But thank you very much, Matt. I appreciate it. And next up, we've got a package from Samuel, who sent over, among other things, because I think there are some other things in here too, he sent over a Sega Dreamcast web browser disc. Now, I had mentioned this back in my video on Web TV on the Sega Dreamcast, that I was thinking of doing a video on the various web browsers for the Dreamcast, and I had acquired some of the Japanese discs, but I had not yet tracked down the North American disc. And Samuel had one and offered to send it to me along with another Dreamcast disc, and I think he threw in some other stuff in here as well. So thank you very much, Samuel. There we go. So, got some packing material. And yeah, it looks like we do have some other stuff. So we have an Acer Computer Explorer resource kit. Right here, we've got a Sega Saturn Nights into Dreams sampler. Nights delivers a truly amazing virtual world of dreams filled with unbelievable real-time effects, fantastic creatures, and nightmarish monsters. Your Nights sampler offers just a taste of what you can expect from this revolutionary breakthrough title. That's okay. I've not actually heard of this game before. I don't have a Sega Saturn. I do have a Sega Dreamcast. I do want to get a Sega Saturn though at some point. Yeah, so this will be a nice addition if I ever do get a Sega Saturn. And right here, okay, what is this? Oh, here's a note from Samuel. Hi, Michael. I hope you enjoy everything I sent here. Some of the included items here will be great future video potentials. Cheers, Samuel. Well, thank you very much, Samuel. I really do appreciate that. This right here is the SAM assessment for Microsoft Office 2003. $1.99. I'm guessing this was bought at a thrift store or something. Yeah, this is like an examination software, I believe, because it says, now you can take a real-world approach to applying important Office 2003 computer skills. SAM 2003 is is a powerful and easy-to-use assessment software that simulates Office 2003, Windows, and other computer applications. So, yeah, that's this stuff. Gosh, I'm already getting some more video ideas. This always happens with this stuff. Not that I'm complaining. This is great, because I have no shortage of video ideas. But yeah, this would be neat to go over some of this assessment software and kind of view how you would have taken these assessments to prove that you're, capable with Office 2003 or whatever other piece of software that this was designed for. Speaking of Office 2003, you've got an academic edition copy of Microsoft Visio Professional. Pretty cool. And we've got Microsoft Front Page 2003, another academic edition. Look at that. And Microsoft Streets and Trips 2006. Yeah, I don't have a copy of this, but that's a nice edition for sure. And right here, okay, well, I'm assuming these are the Dreamcast discs, but we also have what looks like. Look inside for the Dreamcast magazine disc. Also enjoy this copy of Office. This looks like a Japanese copy of Office. No way! Holy cow! That's really awesome. Let's just kind of slide it out of the Ziploc bag here. So then what is this? Oh, this might be the Sega Dreamcast browser disc, and this is, he did mention, yeah, the magazine disc, that's right. Oh, I gotta be very careful with this note here, because it is taped on. Yeah, it's coming off okay. So there's the official Sega Dreamcast magazine disc. But yeah, that is, wow, that is a Japanese copy of Microsoft Office. It's neat to see this packaging, too, because I've not seen this. Was this like an OEM thing? I don't know. It says down here, Office Personal 2002 Win32 Japanese Package CD. It definitely is neat to see the different packaging they went with for different regions. But this right here is the disc itself. But yeah, Office XP Personal. We've got the manual here. Of course, it's all in Japanese. Pretty appropriate, right? Right here, we have another booklet. Which might be like a getting started guide or something like that. You've got some more pieces of documentation here. That is really cool. I was not expecting that. I always love getting software from, other regions. It's always neat to see just how the packaging differs, how all the little stuff. I mean, I'm sure not everybody really cares about this kind of stuff, but I do. I find it really neat. Yeah, thank you very much, Samuel. You did not have to include this. You didn't have to do any of this. I mean, I find it amazing that there's just people out there that are like, hey, I've got this stuff that I don't need. Would you like it to maybe do a video on? And I'm like, are you sure you want it? Like, because it's just amazing to me that there's people that are like this, they're just this generous with their time and with their stuff. They just pass this stuff on to me. It's just really awesome, and I'm very honored to be the recipient of all this stuff, and I'm glad that these people place enough trust in me to take care of this stuff and, do videos on it and properly represent everything. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody, not just the people in this video, but everybody who's even offered to send stuff to me. It's just really awesome. So yeah, this here he mentioned is a Dreamcast magazine disc, which contains some playable demos. You can see you got Ultimate Fighting Championship, San Francisco Rush 2049, etc. And it includes, this was the reason why he mentioned this, it includes the Sega Dreamcast Web Browser 2.0 with SegaNet. This is from September 2000, Volume 7, not for resale, of course. And yeah, so this actually has a copy of the browser on it. And I'm assuming that the main browser disk is in here. Yep, there it is. Check that out. So there is the Sega Dreamcast web browser wired by AT&T WorldNet service. So this is definitely going to come in handy. Oh my gosh, look at that, is some beautiful artwork right there. Wow. Oh my gosh. I just love seeing stuff like that. So yeah, this is absolutely going to come in handy for that video, which I will make at some point. And I'm always honest with these people that want to send stuff to me. I'm like, look, I don't know when I can get to this stuff, but if you're fine with sending it to me knowing that it might be like months until I can make these videos, I'll be happy to take it. And everybody's been like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Like, I'm just glad to, give it to somebody. Yeah, if I haven't already said this on this channel, I don't know if I ever really have, but I'm a one-man show. I do everything myself. Everything from coming up with what videos I want to do, to writing notes, recording, editing, publishing, like everything from start to finish I do myself. And I get so many ideas and suggestions that it can just be hard to like keep up with them. I mean, I've got a list that is growing day by day, but I do joke with myself that I'm never going to be able to get through it. And I probably won't, because there's so many ideas. A lot of those are big projects that just take longer to do. And, you know, it can be hard just to kind of focus on one thing. So, you know, if there's like a video that you guys have been wanting me to do for like months and months and months now, like, oh gee, I don't know, the Compact Portable 1 Part 2, and I haven't released it yet, you know, there's a lot of reasons for that. I mean, it's just stuff happens, projects take longer than I think they're going to take. You know, you just run into roadblocks. Sometimes I just want to take a break from a project and move on to something else because I get tired of like troubleshooting something for days on end and not being able to fix something. So, you know, that's just kind of the way things go. I mean, I'm a one-man show. I try my best and I hope to get to everything at some point. But there are definitely some things that will just take longer than other projects. But yeah, thank you very much, Samuel, for all of this stuff. I really, really appreciate it. And I will most definitely come back to the Sega Dreamcast web browser stuff at some point. And speaking of the Compact Portable, and actually just Compact in general, I've got two packages here that are Compact related. This one right here comes to us from Johan, who I want to thank very, very much, because this is a key for the Compact Desk Pro that was recently sent to me by Stephanie. Looks like we have a note here that says, "Hello Michael, here is the lock and keys for the Compact 286 as discussed. I hope it fit. If I remember correctly, it came from the same model." So yeah, that is most definitely the key. If I can push the key all the way in there. So yeah, there it is. It works. And it's really nice to see the Compact logo on these keys. That's really neat. That is definitely a really, really nice thing to have. So thank you very much, Johan. We'll go ahead and set this package aside for now. And last but not least, we have a package from Troy, who you're going to hear Troy's name mentioned again, because he's been helping me a lot behind the scenes with the Compact Portable. But he also mentioned that he saw my video on the Compact Desk Pro that Stephanie sent me, where I mentioned that I didn't have that diagnostics diskette that the system was asking for. And he reached out and said, "Hey, I've got one of those if you want it," and apparently that's what's in here. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. Well, turns out that was a mistake on my part. Troy never mentioned that he had a Compact Diagnostics diskette, but he did say that he had a Compact DOS version 2.12 diskette, and that's what he offered to mail to me. So he made a copy of his diskette here, actually 2 copies, so that I have a backup one just in case one of these diskettes doesn't work, which is going to be really helpful. Thank you very much again, Troy, for sending this out to me. Now, just so you guys know, I did end up testing out the floppy drive on the Compact Desk Pro, because even though I said in that last video that I didn't have a bootable 5¼ inch diskette, it turns out that I actually did. It was just inside of this guide to operations for the IBM PCXT booklet here. I thought this was just documentation, but I was going through some of my old software a little while ago, and I rediscovered that there are in fact some diskettes in here. There's in fact a diagnostics diskette, but you can't use this with the Compact. It just says you need to, you know, put it into an IBM PC. But this one right here was bootable, this Exploring the IBM PCXT diskette. It's got a little tutorial on kind of how to use the computer. And yeah, I put that into the computer and it booted up just fine. So the diskette drive works, which is great. And yeah, so these DOS diskettes will come in handy for sure when I end up making a video on, or rather another video on the Compact Desk Pro, which, though I should probably finish the Compact Portable 1 video first, though I am working on another large project right now that I gotta kind of finish before I get that done. Yeah, you guys see what I'm saying? Things just kind of rapidly change on this channel in terms of like what projects that I'm working on. I really do try my best to get all these videos done, but the fact of the matter is, you know, if I haven't really talked about this, my main source of revenue on this channel, and because this channel is my full-time job, my main source of revenue is Google AdSense, which me making enough through Google AdSense is dependent on me publishing videos rather consistently. So that's why these longer projects, they do take a while. I'm still working on them behind the scenes, but at the same time, I'm doing other kind of smaller projects like this that I still want to do, but because they're not as involving as like a scripted documentary / retrospective video, I can do more of these to where, you know, I can kind of build up a bit of a backlog and then spend, you know, a week or two here and there focusing on these larger projects and eventually getting them done. And, you know, because I don't want to rush stuff. I don't want to sacrifice quality. I don't want to put videos out that that I'm not really proud of, especially with those videos where I'm spending a lot of time researching, script writing, editing, making it a really just nice presentation. So they will get done eventually. You will see videos on the stuff that I've shown here today at some point. It might take a while, it might take a long time, but just bear with me because I'm really excited about the project I'm working on right now, the really big video project that I actually spent most of March working on. And spoiler alert, it turned out to be a much more involving project than I thought, as typically with everything on this channel. You guys know how that goes. Nothing has gone majorly wrong yet. Which is good though, so yeah, let's hope that it stays that way. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for listening to my ramblings here and there throughout this video, and thank you to everybody who has donated stuff to me in this video, or if you've ever donated stuff to me in the past, or like I said, even just offering to donate stuff is pretty insane to me, and I really appreciate it because you guys help me keep having stuff to make videos about, which is really great. So yeah, if you enjoyed this one, be sure to give it a thumbs up, get subscribed, all that good stuff, and as always, I will see you all in the next video.